as a writer and as a police officer, I could not have a better life.
Your words remind us that courage and creativity can coexist together, that a uniform can guard the nation and the pen can guide it.
My God, very beautiful word. So I always carry a
Yes.
pen, and I got inspired by your last two sentences. I will make
Thank
note of
you.
it. Thank you.
We are honored, sir.
I think I could not have a better journey than this.
Good morning and welcome, listeners, to another inspiring episode of the Beaming Sun podcast. Today, we bring to you a truly special guest, a man who embodies courage in uniform and creativity in words. Yes, joining us today is Shri Rakesh Kumar Singh, Deputy Inspector General of the Central Reserve Police Force, a decorated officer, a distinguished author, and a thinker whose journey bridges two powerful worlds, duty and imagination. In his illustrious 32 years of service, he has served in some of the most challenging regions of the country, from Kashmir to Bastar, earning multiple medals, commendations, and the Govind Ballabh Pant Puraskar for his outstanding contribution in policing literature. And beyond his uniform, he is also the author of over 10 books, from police philosophy in Beyond the Baton to the tender emotions of lockdown love and the thrilling affairs of deception. Sir, it is an honor to have you with us today. Welcome to Sunbeam Voices.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, you've had over 3 decades of experience in the CRPF, serving in places that have seen both conflict and courage. When you look back, what inspired you to join the police services in the first place?
You see, I am from a rural area in Bihar, and as a student, as a children, when I used to see police officer, I was in awe to see their power and prestige they used to command. And they were very useful for many of us. So I have very good memories, and I thought that I should be in the police force. The uniform charmed me, and when I got the opportunity to select a job, I chose the policing job.
Lovely to hear, sir. From the discipline of the force to the unpredictability of the field, your journey must have been filled with multiple challenges, sir. So, could you share one moment with us from your career that truly tested you, both as an officer and also as a human being?
Yes, this unpredictability is very challenging. It's thrilling also, and we get natural kicks doing all these things. And there are many moments which moved us with happiness and sorrow at the same time. We celebrated our achievement as a police officer and felt sorry for the family because of the things happening to the victims. Once I was conducting a CASO operation, cordon and search operation, and we were having certain input. We could catch hold of a Naxal. We were very happy to get hold of him, and immediately wanted to arrest him and go away from the area because there are a lot of unrest or people come protesting, and it is also a threat to our life. So it's always better as an operational strategy to move away from that area. But then his mother started crying, his wife started crying, his children came to him, and he also started crying. There were very simple and petty requests. Mother wanted to feed the that Naxal, his son. Similarly, the wife wanted to speak something before he is whisked away, and the kid wanted to be loved by Papa and get assurance that he will come back soon. And I was moved at that moment. It was our achievement. We were very happy. But see what that boy have done. He had never thought of his family, how sad his mother is, his wife is, and his kids are there. So I permitted an hour so that the mother can fulfill this small petty wishes. The wife can meet comfortably, and the kid can be satisfied with the assurance of the father that he will come back soon. So that 1 hour time, I was also went into introspection about my job profile as a police officer, as a human being, and what society should be learning from these kind of experiences. If certain person who thought that I will never be arrested, had he seen this thing happening before his family, probably he will not commit any antisocial activity. So that was the moment I remember for now.
Thank you, sir, for that heartfelt answer. Sir, you've also worked extensively in training and leadership. Your book, Beyond the Baton, Trainer's Approach for Effective Policing, focuses on improving how police officers are trained. What, according to you, makes a good police officer in today's fast paced, changing world?
Yes, I worked in the police training. I was faculty member of the academies which were training police officer. And you are remembering and recounting that contribution of mine as a professional police officer because I was teacher. A teacher is always loved. So I wanted to be teacher of my police officers who were joining the force, and that inspired me to join the academy to give training to my officers. I have written a book, Beyond the Baton. It is about the excellence in training, which will make you a good professional police officer. And I really feel very good about it when my trainees are now very senior officers in the CRPF and many other organizations, and many of them have won a lot of medals. I mean, my 3, 4 trainees have won Shorty Chakra for bravery, 5 to 7 gallantry medals. So that makes me proud, and I always feel very happy about it.
An amazing answer, sir. Thank you for that. Uh, you've written books across various genres, from non-fiction like Naksatwaz or Police Ki Bhumika to romantic fiction like Lockdown Love. What sparked your interest in writing, sir? And how did you balance the pen with your profession as an officer?
First of all, very few police officer writes. So when there were Naxal problem in the country, most of the ideological person who were supporting the Naxal movement, they were writing about their movement, the good things, so-called good things about the Naxal. Nobody is bringing the bad thing which Naxal movement was having in the country on the people. So I thought unless until police officers express themselves, the general public will not be aware of what is happening on the ground. So I started writing. So basically inspired me to write article, and then I started writing book also. There I put up the perspective from a police officer's point. Then also I saw that we are as an organization stressed a lot, and people generally complain about us, against us, and fail to understand sometimes. We thought we must tell them what we are doing for them. I'm not saying society is not obliged to the police organization. They give us a lot of respect. Whenever there is any problem, they call us. They have trust on the police forces and the disaster management forces. Whenever in trouble, everybody still remember us as their number one friend. But sometimes we are not appreciated the way we desire that we should be appreciated. So I started writing it. But when I was writing non-fictions about the policing subject, I had limitations to write in that. So I started writing fictions also because fiction is the best expression of literature, poetry and fiction. So I wanted to explore the things. I have written 10 books, and probably I have explored my writing in 6 and 7 genres. Lockdown Love was written in the real time. The lockdown was imposed on 25th March, I still remember. And I was posted in Chhattisgarh. And from the first week of April, I started writing Lockdown Love and completed within 3, 4 months. So, and whatever I wrote in that book about Corona and lockdown, all these things came true during the third phase of lockdown. Because you can cure the disease only if you are with the person who is suffering from it, you are taking care of it. During the first phase of lockdown, everybody was scared of going near to the corona patients. And that was the reason why so many people died because of the shock. So that's how I try to take the help of literature to convey a message to the people.
So we take a lot from your answer, and as we take that, your writings are deeply human. Whether you talk about stress among policemen in behind the uniform, not just a cop, or about love and loss in colors of red, does writing act as a form of reflection or relief from the pressures of service?
It's both. It's both. Reading book is the most wonderful thing a man can do, and writing is the best form of expression. I perceive that it is the best form of expression. So it's a reflection of my life as a police officer also, as a human being also, as a parent also, as a husband also, as a teacher also. So I am in many role talking about myself, my contribution, and understanding the perspective of the people in various ways.
It's an amazing answer, sir. So you've written more than 100 articles in both leading newspaper and magazines. So we'd like to ask you, what do you wish people, especially civilians, understood better about the life behind uniforms?
Whenever we put on uniform, we have different set of duties. So we all are citizen of the country. We have same set of rights and responsibility towards the people. My suggestion is that, and we all should, as a student, we follow that. As a person in uniform, we follow that. We should have certain kind of discipline in our life. We should respect law. Uh, of late, we have seen the tendency that if you are breaking the law and you are not getting caught, then you feel proud of it. I mean, it should never be like that. We should respect law. We should respect traffic laws. We should never violate it. Certain time I have to rush. I can violate traffic, get the traffic stopped for any urgent kind of duties, but I never want to do it. In my life, I never violated my any traffic rule. So I am very proud of this achievement of mine. Never. Not even in my student life, or it's just impossible to do so as a police officer. You will be noticed and people will start following you. So we should have a code of conduct for ourselves also. We should we must understand that whatever we are doing, certain people will be following it. So we should have a disciplined life, and we should follow rules, and we should try to be helpful to each other. Very small things matters in life, and that's why I am contributing and writing articles on each and every subject. I am writing about music, I am writing about drama, I am writing about Swachhta Abhiyan. This Swachhta Abhiyan, this mission of cleanliness has to be launched by Government of India. Is very surprising. We all should be clean all the time. We should all the time maintain Swachhta. But see what has happened to our civilization. We have to teach these things to our people, and the government has to take it as a mission. So something is missing in our life, and probably we have forgotten the wonderful tradition of our culture, and we should try to revive all these kind of moral values and ethics and culture amongst the people. And I think the students are the best ambassador.
Thank you, sir. A big takeaway which we take from sir's answer is that small things matter and small things do bring a lot of change. Moving on, of course, as students, we are curious. So, which of your books do you hold the closest to your heart and why?
A very difficult question, and I don't think any author will ever be able to answer this question. I love all my books. First book, which I think was academically weak, though it was awarded by Government of India, was on Naxalism. But that was the most wonderful book because it was the first book. That's how I can get the confidence to write the book. And of course, The Color of Red was my first English fiction and published by a very reputed publishing house. So I got a lot of confidence. So I was proud of it. And the last book I had written about the stress amongst the uniform services. The name of the book is Behind the Uniform, Not Just Take Off. This book I co-authored with my daughter, who is a psychologist. So I was talking about the pain of a police officer of not being recognized by the people laughing at them, mocking them. We are not able to spend our time with our families at the most desired time. During all the festivals, we are performing duties, enabling a lot of families to make vacation, festivals, do rituals, and celebrate their tewhars. But we are not doing it. So our families are deprived and their emotions, nobody's talking about that. So it was, about a life of a policeman when he is not putting on uniform. He is also a man. He is also a woman. And what he desires, I'm talking about that, and what he expects from the society or the people whom they are serving. It's a story about that. So I love that book the most.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful answer. Focusing on the book you just mentioned, Behind the Uniform, it explores stress and mental challenges. And so, sir, we would like to ask, how do officers in such high pressure environments maintain mental health and emotional balance?
Okay. We have emotional problems. We get disturbed. We see violence. We see victims. We are moved by the pain of the victims. We see so many scenario. I mean, people suffering because of the violence, and it makes us emotional. It's a lot of traumatic impact on us also. We certain time our nature changes also, the way we behave and the way we perceive the situation. So how we cope up? I mean, as an officer, we go back to society, go back in the family, our wife, kids. They are big support to us. For our men, we interact with them, we talk with them, we listen to them. But overall, even in during all this emotional turmoil or disturbances, or whenever we are low, if somebody comes forward whom we are serving or whose services we are, and he make a positive comment and he praises us, we feel very really happy. Okay, we are of some worth to someone, and we are making life of someone who is better. So it makes us, better, and that's the strength of our.
Thank you, sir, for such a touching answer. So, you worked in extremely demanding zones from insurgency areas in the northeast to Naxal affected Bastar. What keeps you personally grounded and motivated in such intense conditions?
Each and every area is challenging. Right now, I am posted in Kashi, and we are regulating and securing the security of Kashi Vishwanath temple. So devotees are coming there with lot of expectations from far away places, even from abroad, and they have certain expectation and desire. If they are not facilitated to have darshan in proper way, they will become sad, and this sadness will be troubling us. So it's a challenge that how to facilitate. Our job is all the time challenging. In the disturbed pockets which you are talking about, it's conflict theater where we have additional challenge of threat to our life. Otherwise, life is challenging at every place. This threat to life, somehow we are able to cope up because of our training, our determination, and the strength of our colleagues. And of course, we take it as a sense of duty, and we think that somebody has to serve the nation, to go for the anti-terrorist or anti-insurgency operation. And we are lucky to do it because we have a national sense of duty, and we are living in a very beautiful country where our people respect us a lot for doing this job.
Thank you, sir. In today's world, stress affects everyone and not just officers. So, what message would you give to students and young people about handling high pressure, stress, and just maintaining discipline?
The life of a student is not to take a stress at all. They should not be worried about the marks which they will be securing in their board examination, or probably because of that, you will be securing admission in good colleges. Probably we parents put pressure on our children. I tried not to do so with my children, and I am happy that my daughter has become an author at a very young age. We should try to read, we should try to understand, we should try to be creative, we should make our brain and mind fertile. You know, idea is the new currency of the computer guys will be saying that data is the asset of the world. But idea, even data creation, data analysis comes from certain idea. So how to have idea? If you have good idea, you can do anything in the world. You can make anything. You can earn any amount of money. It's the idea which is the most beautiful thing in this world. And even in the ancient world, the idea was the best thing which any civilization could have. So I think that a student should be less bothered about securing marks, positions, and that they should focus on creative thinking, making something unique, coming up with the great ideas, and they will always be happy.
Thank
A
you for
student
your
life is for fun.
definitely, sir.
Yes. A student means one who studies.
Right.
I think one who plays also is a student.
Yes.
And if you see the life of a player, their life is more rigorous, of more rigorous training.
Right.
So they are better student than a person who reads a book, and they have to go for with more rigors. But anyway, either you are learning a sports, you are learning physics, chemistry, or whatever you are learning, you should learn without any stress, and you should always take your studies in a very, very creative way. That will be very satisfying for you, and that's how you will be able to contribute to the society also.
Thank you for your answer, sir. As students, we personally resonate and take a lot from your answer. So, you often speak about ethical policing and compassionate leadership. How do you define leadership both in uniform and in life?
See, policing is ethical, but we have to add this word because we are observing certain person who was not doing his duty correctly, and so we have to come up with this word. And there are certain things like probably later on you will understand that police officers are aligning with the people in power, whereas we should align with people in common. I mean, common people. We are here to serve the common people, not the people in the power. But it happens in any organization, any civilization, in any country. And of course, there are a few police persons who are not performing their duty. So such questions comes. But policing is always ethical. If it is policing, otherwise it is some kind of favor, and which must be criticized. Then compassionate leadership. Leadership, probably we are talking about leading human being. And you cannot lead any human being unless until you are compassionate, unless until you have element of empathy. It's not a machine that you give a command and it gives you result. It's a human being, and human being is a complete package. In 24 hours, in 365 days, a human comes up with lots of kind of emotional expression, emotional states. He will be very good. He will be excellent. He will be very, very productive. He will be very soft. He will be obedient. But there will be time when he will be angry. He will be unproductive. He will be sad, and he will not be able to do anything. So I tell you, human being a package. You have to take all the emotions of the human being into consideration while you are leading them. And that's how we people in the uniform probably give a very good example, because we don't give any monetary incentive, cannot give any monetary incentive to our men, but still we are able to make them work many a times for 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours during disasters, when there is flood, when there is terrorist situation, when we have to provide assistance to the people. We are there all the time, eh, without having food, without any kind of rest, and we don't feel tired. So that's only because of the compassion shown by their leadership and the people whom we are serving.
Definitely, sir. We would also like to know three lessons from your life that you think are helpful for the youth today that are still navigating their life.
No, I will not be able to reply to this question, because each and every lesson in life is important. So These are the kind of question you ask in the examination. Let me fail in that, but as I said, that discipline, the compassion, whatever you are asking, these are the things which should come naturally to you.
Thank you, sir. So, in your view, what can young students like us learn from the discipline and values of the police force, even if we choose completely different careers?
Yes. First of all, of course, discipline you must learn from us. Second, the sense of duty. As I just told you that whenever the situation demands, we don't bother about our personal comfort. We get fully dedicated and without any kind of compensation, apparent compensation, only the appreciation, only the satisfaction that we are helping people motivates us. So this kind of sense of duty or sense of responsibility are generally with the people in uniform. So that has to be learned. And then the compassion. We try to help out the victims, the people who are under depression because of the sufferings they have undergone, and we are able to help them. We think that it is our duty to help them out, and these are inherent qualities of a person who are in the uniform. And whenever the situation demands, I have seen it on the ground, and you must have learned the stories that we are not shy of making supreme sacrifice. We don't bother about our life, and so many young people are dying every day, saving the country from external and internal threats.
Definitely, sir. That was a very insightful answer. As we near the end for our Beaming Sun podcast, I would like to ask one final question. If you were to describe your journey in one sentence, what would it be?
I think I could not have a better journey than this because I have lived my life proudly in uniform. And the other aspect, which I think is very important, I consider very important, that I was able to write, and I have different kind of experience as a police officer, so that could make me a writer. So as a writer and as a police officer, I could not have a better life. I'm proud of it.
That is truly inspiring, sir. Your words remind us that courage and creativity can coexist together, that a uniform can guard the nation and the pen can guide it.
My God. Very beautiful words and sentence you have spoken. Courage and
Creativity.
creativity. Okay, courage as a police officer and creativity as an
As
author.
right.
And what the other example you have given?
The uniform can guard the nation and the pen can
Uniform
guide
can
it.
guard the nation and pen can
Guide it.
guide. Very wonderful word, and I will take that as script. I always carry pen. I think the pen is mightier than the sword, so I always carry a
Yes.
pen. And I got inspired by your last two sentences. I will make note of it. Thank you.
We are honored, sir. On behalf of the Sunbeam family, we would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude for you to join us for this podcast. This is Samagrata Bhaskar. And this is Soha Ali Khan. Signing off. Jai Hind.